we are going to start fresh this week, and we're going to pretty much be starting over with training. So hopefully throughout this next series over the next couple of months, that you'll be able to get some of your coaches on the call, because let's just face it, the majority of you who are here right now are seasoned. And so a lot of this stuff is really great for our new people, but it's also nice. I just saw Eric say that he couldn't hear anyone. Brian, would you nod at me and tell me if you can hear me? Yeah? Okay. Good. So it's really our new team members who really need to be hearing this information the most, but it never hurts for us seasoned coaches to be refreshed, because as we are refreshed, it also helps us being able to train our new people. So we're actually going to actually start with a video from our fearless leader, Amanda. I don't know if you've had a chance to check in on the Rockstar page yet. However, if you have not, we have some new news that was just launched, and I want to share it with you. So here we go.
Wanted to share some news with you. There'll be tons of details coming out at Super Saturday, but I just want to give you the heads up. 2 new programs coming out. Of course, P90, we all know about that, so that's coming up. Don't forget to promote that. In the meantime, in December is going to be Sean T's new program, Max Out. It is, I believe, a 60-day program. And the concept here is that it's only 30 minutes long, and how does that make it any different than T25? So totally different. It is insanity in a 30-minute schedule instead of, 45 minutes, hour, whatever. And here's the deal. You are not supposed to be able to finish the 30 minutes. You are supposed to go balls to the wall as hard and incredible as you can for each exercise, and then in between you have to run to this chalkboard, and the people on the DVD are doing this too, you measure how many reps you did or how fast you did something or whatever, and then you stop when you're done. And the goal of the entire program is to be able to finish the 30 minutes. So, I don't know, it sounds scary, crazy good. So anybody who's ever done Insanity is probably going to love Max Out. Also, anybody who loved Insanity and then didn't love T25 because they felt like it was more dancey or not the athletic Shanti that they had been used to, I think they're going to see that athletic Shanti come back with Max Out. So that's going to come out in December. Then we have, in the beginning of the year, 21 Day Fix Extreme. So what's the difference? Basically what Autumn did with 21 Day Fix Extreme is there's totally new workouts. So new workouts, that's great. But the meal plan is also different. And here's the big difference, guys. This is the meal plan that Autumn follows when it's actually competition season. So what does that mean? No chocolate, no wine, right? So it's extreme. And I heard a rumor, please don't quote me on this, but there may be an option, probably not at first, but in the once our initial rollout comes out, there may be an option to actually purchase a 42-day fix, where you start with the 21-day fix to begin with, and then you kind of graduate into the 21-day fix extreme. So there may be an option to purchase them together at some point. Right now, of course, it's just going to probably roll out as the 21-day fix extreme. So that is what's coming up. I'm so excited about it. Anything else I can tell you? I know some other secrets, but those ones really and truly are secrets, so I can't tell you yet. But good stuff. You'll get all the deets and videos and promos and all that kind of stuff once you go to Super Saturday. So I will see many of you there. Can't wait to hear all about it. But have a great weekend, rock stars. I love you guys so much. Bye. Hey, rock stars. I'm so excited to share.
Okay, so as you can see right there, some awesome news as far as our company is concerned, so that's pretty exciting. But also I want to share with you too, in case you weren't aware of this, that the Fall Classic is coming out. I'm just leaving my desktop up because we are going to be going into a presentation here in just a second. But the Fall Classic is coming out, so if you weren't aware of that, it's pretty much like our What the Cup has been over the past several months. However, it's going to be groups of 2 instead of groups of 5. So you're going to be working, so pretty much just like having a success partner, working towards Success Club and trying to earn the points. Registration, I believe, has begun. If not, it's going to be in a couple of days. But it begins at the beginning of October, goes through the whole month, and only one diamond per team. So hopefully you have a team, have a partner. I'm partnering with my newest coach, Wendy, to help get her started right because of what we're talking about right now. We haven't had a new coach 10-day Rockstar Tour in a while. So if you have a brand new coach, maybe you should consider teaming with them if they're interested in working the business just to help get them motivated and moving. So speaking of new coaches, tonight we are going to be talking about getting coaches started right. I have slightly changed my method of doing this since I made this presentation for you, but I'll kind of share with you along the way what I've changed. So your first discussion, your first call with your new coach should be in the first 48 hours, 24 to 48 hours, hopefully, of them signing up. And first of all, we have discussion topics to talk about them. Is their biggest fears and apprehensions, because you want to be able to relieve those early within their first couple days of getting started. Everybody has different expectations of what they think coaching is, so there tend to be fears based around that. So address those first and foremost. Talk about their available time to work and expectation of the results. So let me pause right here, friends. What has changed slightly since then? It hasn't changed as far as the company is concerned, but did you know there is the 7-day business quick start guide in your back office? If you weren't aware of it, I'll show you where you can find it in just a second when I do a screen share. But with my newest coach, Wendy, I actually started using this, and this part that I think is really cool about it is that it makes it easy for that coach to know that they can duplicate what you're doing. Because I literally told them as I was going through it, Wendy and Tammy, I did it together, and I told them, I'm going off a checklist right now. I'm going off of a form. So know that everything that I'm going to be talking about with you is available for you whenever you sign up your first coach, so you can just go right through it. So I'm not going to explain in detail what's on the 7-day business quick start, but one of the things that they do talk about it is as far as expectations. I mean, what are they wanting? What are they expecting in their first month? Because based on how much time they have to work is going to dictate the results. If they only have 30 minutes in a day, that's fine. I built my business for the first probably 2 years on 30 minutes a day. However, my business has grown since I bumped it up to an hour, if not an hour and a half, just because the more you put into something, the more you're going to get out of something. So let them know that just from the get-go. How to earn commissions immediately. Let them know that that's the way they're going to earn money. I like people to know right first and foremost that 3 Shakeology sales equals their Shakeology for free. So make that their goal in their first month, is at least just to get their Shakeology covered. Walk through their online office, which I'm about to do with you guys. Just you can see the topics that I hit with coaches, and the vital behaviors, which is the vital behaviors daily checklist and weekly calls and meetings. That, friends, the daily checklist and the weekly calls and meetings are all on the 7-day business quick start guide. It also explains Success Club 5 on the quick start guide. Explains about being an Emerald coach. Breaks down you actually talking them through, helping pick out their top 10 people that they're going to invite at first, and breaks down the vital behaviors. So literally use this guide as a means to drive the conversation whenever you're on that first call with them. So let me show you. So like I said, next week we're going to break down the vital behaviors, your daily checklist, and so on. So really see what they're supposed to be doing on a weekly basis. Let's go through and let's see here. Mute a couple people who aren't. Okay. So let's go to our back office. You can see what I share with them. I'm sorry I don't already have this pulled up, guys, but literally I had to switch computers kind of last minute. Jacob suggested I use a different laptop since now I no longer have the luxury of using his office. This is business hours now during our call time. So he's on his computer. So I show them how to get logged in, how to get signed in right here. And you all know how to do that. So this is where I take them to, first and foremost. Talk them through it. And usually I'm on the phone with them, but if you want to do a Google Hangout, or if you're interested in using software like this is always great too. So it's completely up to you. The first thing I show people is point out to them, because most people sign up on the challenge pack these days, right? Most people do. And so I let them know that this is where the meal planner is and that they have a 30-day free access to this with their challenge pack that they process. I explain to them that if it looks like something they're going to use to play with it during their first 30 days, but I'm specifically tell them if you're not going to use it, just to be safe than sorry, you might want to call Team Beachbody and let them know that they don't want to be billed for it, because they will get billed if they don't cancel it. Now, some people don't get billed if they don't activate it, but I've seen, I don't know if you have, but in my back office recently, I've been seeing a lot of people getting charged for their club membership. So you might want to let them know just at first. And I basically let them know that they can play around and search through this on their own. I realize I sign up smart people, and I don't feel like I got to walk them through all of this. However, I do want them to know first and foremost that this is where that they can do their shopping, this is where they get access to it. And I ask people first and foremost that first weekend or that first week they sign up as a coach is to surf around through all of our products, because a lot of people don't know that we carry a lot more things than just Shakeology and workout programs. I personally, and I tell everybody this, I tell all my new coaches everything that I'm on so they know it. I'm on Alkalinize every day to reduce sores in my mouth from eating fresh fruits and vegetables all the time. I'm on the Core Nutrition Pack because I'm a firm believer that every woman above the age of 30 should be taking calcium and magnesium. Also, I maybe only eat fish once or twice a week, so I do omegas every day with that. My husband and I are addicted to E&E. We do that instead of coffee in the morning now. We do a scoop of E&E every morning instead of coffee. We use Results in Recovery. We use the protein. I use our regular protein powder to put it in to make my own homemade protein bars at home. Basically, the reason why you need to point this out to people is because bottom line is it's going to up your PV, right? And as you up your PV, your cycle bonuses or your commissions are going to be higher. Also, I let them know this too. The more they use of our products, the more they're going to be able to sell of them, because it's not going to be selling. People are going to ask them, and they're going to be able to have honest answers. So what I find is the more I'm using our product, the higher my paychecks are. I also point this out that this is where they're going to go register to take the Beachbody Challenge, and highly recommend that they do that, because people are winning money there every day. So that's a quick scan through the dashboard, and I'm specific to share this is the dashboard, because if I refer to something later until you find it in your dashboard, this is the screen that I'm referring to. If I refer to finding it in your back office, this next page is what I'm referring to. So just scan down and share that this is where you're going to find my alerts. And up here is where you find all of your coach info as far as your upline is concerned. You know what? I never noticed this before. This is cool. My downline. I never noticed this right here. Total number of downline coaches, 384. That's pretty cool. I'm impressed right now with that number. Those aren't all my personally sponsored coaches, but obviously that's everybody in the TV organization. Pretty cool. That's new. I've never noticed that before. So websites, got to point this out first and foremost, showing them right here that this is where they're going to go to access their website, and that they have obviously 3 of them. I always share that if they want to set up all 3, that's completely cool. However, me personally, I only have my Beachbody Coach website set up, because it's my personal opinion that if I'm going to send someone to my website, I want you to be able to see it all, and not just Shakeology, or not just the 21-day fix. Reason why I show them this is their first homework assignment for me, is to get their website set up. Also to let them know that this is where they can find their website domain, because this is a question that I get early from people right here. What is my website? Here it is, right here. And then going back, I'm going to go right to my business. I share that, this is where you can find your coach ID number and all that jazz. I also let them know first and foremost, after setting up their website, the second homework assignment is set up their EFT, because if Beachbody has to cut you a physical check, they take money out of your check. They take a percentage out, and we all want to get all of our commission and not just a percentage of that. So that's their second homework assignment. Also, and as far as this is concerned, I really don't point out anything else in this section right here, because it's too confusing to give them all the details at first. They just need to know, get your EFT set up and get your website set up. Next, Success Club, not Success Club. Sorry, let's go back. And the vital thing that they know how to do is share videos. Because if they're going to start inviting, they need to know how to share videos. But hopefully, if they're following the 5-step invitation process, which you will train them on doing later, and I will train you on that again on a later date, that their videos are already going to be linked into that 5-step invitation process. However, if you just have brand new coaches that are so excited about sharing, and they haven't learned how to do the 5-step invitation process, you want them to know how to share videos, because one of Beachbody's mantras is be the messenger, not be the messenger, not the message. Beachbody spends lots of money on producing these third-party tools for us, so why not use them? Also, it's going to answer questions in a whole lot more snazzy way than any of us are going to do it. So it looks like my system is moving rather slowly. Let's see here if I click on products, if anything will come up yet. Go to Shakeology, because obviously we're all going to be Shakeology. I do not know what's going on with my video library. Somebody chat to me and type to me if you know, if you heard something, is something down right now, the system. Does anyone know? See here, see what happens if I do a screen refresh. It'll fix it for me. Interesting. My videos were doing that earlier as well. That's what Becca said. And see, this is what happened with me yesterday. Oh, Jacob just said try using Chrome. Okay. Let's try using. That's the process. Jacob, is Chrome on this computer? I don't see it down there starting menu. Thank you, love. Nice that Jacob is on here with us from afar. So I'll look for that. I'll try to get this up whenever as I'm chatting here. But literally, as far as the rest of that's concerned, guys, go through the 7-day quick start. Go through the 7-day quick start and literally just go through step by step by step and explain and talk through all of it with them, because it will be a whole lot easier than wondering, did I remember X, Y, and Z? Since we are recording this call, I do want to get just a breakdown real quick on how to share videos in case you have a new coach who is accessing this, which hopefully they do. So please remember, guys, as you have new coaches and you're growing your team and you're helping people, remind them to go back and watch these videos. Oh, there it is. Okay, so obviously this computer likes Chrome better. Now I know. So Team Beachbody, we're going to go to products and Shakeology. And I always share that this is my favorite one right here, the breakthrough.
We all know the USDA recommends.
We're not all going to watch it right now because we've all hopefully seen it before. You can watch it on your spare time. So remember how you share videos. You go to share. You hit copy link. And then you go to Facebook or email or whatever you are using to communicate with the person you're sharing with. Hit paste, and there you go. This is the protein shake. This is the nutrition shake that I have been using. Paste, and that's it. But this is my favorite one because it explains all of the different flavors the Shakeology is in. And I also like the clinical study video because of, obviously, the clinical study. It shows credibility. I also use the Tony Horton video quite often as far as breaking down the value of Shakeology. And then the other one I love, 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 love. Where is it? Where is Darren O'Lean? Not that one. Oh, I don't see it. There's another one. Maybe it's not in the back office anymore. It's the where Shakeology ingredients come from. I'll have to look for that one again later, y'all, and let you know where that is. But I always assign, this is my other, oh, here it is. Where do Shakeology ingredients come from? This is my other one that I love because it shares with people who are really into nutrition love to see that, but it comes from indigenous areas from where the plant is originally grown. People love to see that. So homework assignments for brand new coaches. Start drinking your Shakeology daily, doing your workouts, committing to your program, set up your website, set up your ESP, and start watching approximately 2 to 3 videos a day. Why? Because each video answers a different question. I'm going to stop screen sharing because really that's all. Oh, no, I lied. There's one other thing. Each video answers a different question. So as you have people asking your new coaches questions, they need to know how to answer them. So my recommendation is if you first became a coach, start watching at least 2 to 3 videos a day and do that until you watch all of them. The next step used to be getting people started in our 10-day Rockstar New Coach Tour. FYI, I posted in the VIP group, I think, today, or the Rockstar group, that wondering when the next one is starting because I have new coaches that I'm wanting to get in there. And Amanda's response was, hold tight, something's coming. So I don't know what that means. Maybe they're going to unroll something at Super Sunday, that maybe there's a new training system besides the what we've been using. I don't know. So just know that I've been talking to Amanda about that. She told me to hold tight. So hopefully we'll know soon, systematically, what that next step is, because before it's been Coach Basics, it's been the new coach 60-day. Somebody help me out. What was the name of that? Anyway, the 60-day training, and we shorten it down as rock stars into a 10-day training. But we need to get them involved in something. So keep your ear to the ground as far as what that next step is, because they need to be trained on a regular basis as far as inviting. However, last step to the intro into their back office is the success tab. Because within the 7-day quick start, we talk about the vital behaviors, and the vital behaviors are obviously, we know, be proof the product works, invite people to join you, and commit to personal development. And this is a really great way to commit to personal development and not have to pay for anything. We pay for it already within our $16 monthly website fee. This is one of the things it pays for. Highly recommend to any new coach, and even you, if you don't have a way that you're regularly listening to audio. This is what I was doing before I discovered podcasts. Every morning when I was getting ready in my bathroom, as I was washing my face and doing just my morning ritual, I would listen to different audios. So the whole audio list that you can listen from, or you can watch videos. So if we're all supposed to be doing at least 15 minutes of listening a day, or 10 pages, one of these videos, let's just see here, I love Dr. Oz. So it's 19 minutes right there. So if they watch that video or have it going while they're cooking dinner or getting ready or folding laundry, there you go. They've got their personal development done for the day. And if they watch 2 or 3 of those videos, training videos, then they've done even more. So that's the walkthrough. That's the first step. We've hit our 30-minute time mark. I'm doing my best every week now to keep our calls as close to 30 minutes as possible, as I respect your time. It's the end of the week, and some of us want to go on a date or something like that. Not me, but some of you might be wanting to do that. So anyhow, if you have any questions, please feel free to plug into our team page. If you have new coaches, please try to start getting them on these calls. And last but not least, keep being the change you want to see in the world, friends. I love you all. I'm so happy to be on this journey with you. All I have to say is I know that we've all been feeling a little bit of a lull in our business lately, but I think keep plugging in, keep staying engaged. Remember, it's always a numbers game. Keep being the change you want to see in the world, and have faith in the process. Love you all. Have a great weekend. Bye.